Hello, Internet! Hail! Is that what they say in Lord of the Rings? Hail thee well! I am the Lord of the Ring, Dylan Hecht, and I'm here to run all the hobbits out of town. And here to help me is...
No!
No? We're not doing that?
No.
Okay, we're here to run all the hobbits back into town.
Better!
Helping me with that tonight is... I got Nick here with me.
What does it have to do with Parkinson's?
I've got the wizard Kelsey.
Hello!
And I've got the ring himself, Phil Kohler.
Fuck hobbits.
Yeah!
No.
Down with hobbits.
Yeah!
You know what hobbits are, if you ask me?
Cute?
They're land gobbos. They're disgusting
Philip!
prairie gobbos. Ugh.
Yeah. You know, actually, I heard that, like, someone told me, because I don't know a lot about Lord of the Rings. We'll start that out. I don't know a lot about Lord of the Rings, except for that it's a ripoff of Warcraft.
Yeah, that's correct.
But someone told me that hobbits...
It's good. We're starting from a good place here. Yeah.
Yeah. Hobbits have hair on their feet, right?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Yes?
Which I have hair on my feet, so pretty sure
Dylan,
I might be
I've
part
got
of
a question here.
Yeah.
This is a really interesting menu we've got here. What's under more? What is...
Okay. Well, first I should say we're here to play Lord of the Rings The Third Age, the Japanese RPG inspired by the works of Mike Morhaime and the team at Blizzard, who made a series called Warcraft, which then was adapted into some books and then adapted into a movie called The Lord of the Warcraft. But at the last minute they had to change it to Lord of the Rings because then they're going to put out...
to avoid a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Can we clarify here? Is this a Japanese RPG in the sense that it was actually made in Japan, or is it just in the style of a Japanese RPG?
It's made by EA, so I'm pretty sure it's made in Redwood City. So I'm not Japanese style RPG. Also, someone asked if the sound is only out of the left side, and it is. The sound is only out of the left side on this game. I don't know why, and I can't fix it.
Oh.
So under more, we have Evil Mode, which is you play as the bad guys attacking the good guys. I've never actually played that, but I've heard it's pretty good. I have the options, which I can turn on subtitles, and I inverted my view. And even though I have the audio on stereo, it still only comes out the left side, which may be my PlayStation falling apart, or maybe the game. Because I tried it on other things too, and it only came out the left side.
What if you change it to mono? Does that...
Whoa, I didn't think about that.
I'm just like, maybe that forces it to...
I don't know.
Do it out of both,
Maybe.
then.
Phil, didn't that happen on Long Live the Queen? Because I
Yes,
feel like
it
I
did.
just...
That's why I'm asking.
Really?
I had to like do some option that was force mono, and then it came out of...
Weird.
I
don't know. Well, I turned it on mono. We'll see what happened. Oh, we have the credits. So we can start with that.
Just like Dragon War.
So,
We're gonna do this Pulp Fiction style.
yeah. So
Start with the credits and then play the final boss.
on the box of the game, it has a big sticker on it that says "Official Product, Lord of the Rings Movie Trilogy," and then inside the instruction book, it makes sure to let me know that nothing from the Lord of the Rings books is in this game.
Wow.
How does it do that? Like, what does it say? Do you have it there?
Yeah, it says. Where was it now? I have to find it, but it said something like all content within is based on Lord of the Rings like movie franchise or is created originally. No, like that. It doesn't mean to like have any resemblance to any written or other work, something like that. I can't find it now. It was in the legal stuff in the back. Anyway, I think we should just get into it. The awesomeness that is Lord of the Rings: The Third Age.
Yeah.
I remember getting this game because I really liked Final Fantasy X, and this game is basically Final Fantasy X,
of Middle Earth
but
has changed.
with like even nerdier fantasy stuff involved.
The beauty of the elves.
Also,
Is Galadriel narrating right now?
no. It's Gandalf does most of this stuff. I don't know who this is.
Okay.
The ancient spirits of
I
earth,
believe it's also
fire,
Gandalf. I don't. The thing is, I should say I've never seen the
once roamed
movies,
this earth freely.
and I've seen like parts of each movie. Like I saw up to they go to the inn in the first movie.
In a region long ago,
I saw
elves were
the
given
Battle of
secret
Helm's
knowledge
Deep,
to forge great
Huh?
and I've
rings of
seen the
They were
part
precious
where the
beyond
dude
all
falls into
else.
volcano at the end.
For within
So this is for sure going to get us banned from YouTube, right?
Oh,
It's-
absolutely. We are so fucked. It's
Oh,
like we're
boy.
getting 3 copyright strikes per video. It's gonna be great.
Excellent.
the giver of this knowledge.
So that's Sauron. In case you didn't recognize him, he's the star of Lord of the Rings Guardians of Middle-earth, which is a
Oh.
multiplayer online battle arena game based on the Warcraft franchise. Well, based on
So-
this, which was based on the Warcraft franchise.
That jewelry they were picking up, those are the Infinity Gems, is that right?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but Thanos is the last boss. I mean, I
Sure.
guess I just...
Just spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, but immediately spoil it.
Man, I mean, like, I know they gotta make some changes for the movies, but I don't really like how they changed Thanos' armor. And that, you know, the armor he was just wearing there, and that...
I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, who doesn't look cool with, like, a spiked helmet? Really?
I mean, it looks cool. I just really like the original comic book. Yeah, see, like, look at that. He doesn't look anything like he did in the comic book.
What kind of bad guys wear rings anyway? Wait, okay, so since I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings, is Sauron, is he the Lord of the Ring?
He is.
He's the Lord.
He made them,
Okay.
or
He
ordered
made
them to
them?
be made.
Okay.
He-
I don't...
Yeah, he forced someone to make them, right?
right.
So what's the deal with the fucking rings? Like, what's the deal? Are they, like, magic?
They're magic and they give you great power, but they corrupt you unless you're pure of heart. Basically.
Alright.
Your road
Is that why that one dude looks like Kermit the Frog?
will be risked in the war that is
Yes.
to come.
Okay. Cool.
But you
Alright,
will
so this is the
dust
hero
your
of our story, whose name I don't remember. I think it starts with the E.
with all my heart.
Most of the characters in this game start with
It's super close to Aragorn, but not
something
quite.
like that. I think they'll say it eventually.
He's got a face problem there.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
I think it's that his face problem has to do.
He's got a bad case of the PlayStation 2 face
Yeah.
going on.
Well, these guys got it even worse. They got like the PlayStation 1 face. This is the awesome battle scene, which is totally not ripped off of any game at all. This is 100% unique. Alright, so I guess I don't really have... I can taunt, I can attack. I guess I'll attack that guy.
I can't get over
And
the face.
he is
Just,
immune to attacks, so this is probably going to go well.
off to a great start.
Great. I
You
just
don't
got-
have a special sword.
I just got
Triple
Oh,
critical.
I just got triple critical. This lady's gonna save me. She's totally not Liv Tyler.
Blunt the King says, "Is this game good though?"
Slave of Sauron.
That's for everyone watching to decide. But the answer is kind of. The answer is you probably shouldn't trust me because I say that every game is kind of good.
The answer is just go play Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, probably just go play Final Fantasy X. It has the level up system, kind of like Final Fantasy X-2, where using your skills levels them up.
KB Uzuki says, "It is exactly Final Fantasy X. It'd be kind of gross if it weren't so blatant."
What
know if I'd
grace
say
has been
gross.
given to me? Let it pass
It
to him.
looks pretty original to me.
Let him be
I think.
spared.
I mean,
To you
Zero-
I
I think
bestow
it's
this
zero hobbits in
gift of
Final
my
Fantasy.
people. It braces
That's
the
a line
soul
that
and
Arwen
binds the
says,
hearts of others.
like ripped right from it.
really?
Yeah.
He
Great.
says zero hobbits in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
What favor might I grant you?
What grace is
Yeah, I remember
There's
that
no
scene.
time.
That's right after
Hurry.
Gandalf
We must find
like,
you equipment and
whispers
heal
that
your wounds.
the bugs,
Yep.
and then all those large ostriches come and save him from the
Right.
top of the tower.
Alright, so now we are in adventure mode. This is where we walk around. What? Scenes. Gandalf the Grey speaks to you of events in Middle-earth. View these scenes in the Epic Scenes section of the menu. Quest journal updated. Alright. You received an epic scene from Middle-earth. View it now? I think we should view it now, guys.
I Are these just gonna be movie clips?
I think so.
Yeah.
That would be
No.
great.
Yeah. Is this from the movie? Oh, this compression is terrible. I cannot tell if this is game engine or movie. That's how bad it looks. Oh no, there we go.
No, this is
Oh, that's
from the movie.
oh, it's the guy from Game of
Hey.
Thrones. I didn't know this
No,
is related.
that guy definitely has PS2 face going on still.
Don't insult Sean Bean's beautiful face.
How so how is the guy from Game of Thrones in this? Who is he? Is he
He's playing the same characters in Game of Thrones.
okay? So is this
Yeah.
before?
Game of Thrones, yeah, Game of Thrones, he was reprising his role from the Lord of the Rings movies.
Okay.
That's why a lot of people are really excited about Game of Thrones.
Oh well, I mean, I guess I figure everything that has dragons in it is kind of related. So
Yeah, I mean, I worry that
It's all one big universe.
makes sense.
he's gonna get typecast now, and every time someone needs to play Mr. Thrones,
Mr. Thrones.
they're gonna get him on board, and
Digital Eric says this Game of Thrones Harry Potter crossover is pretty slick.
Right? So, okay, perfect mode. I got all these skills we could learn, guys. I could learn the spirit of Gwai here. Is that person from the Lord of the Ring?
Yes, it's one of the eagles. The head eagle.
There's eagles in this?
Yeah.
Like Donovan McNabb, or
No, like the bird. Tweet,
oh, pff, whatever. I was really
no,
hoping.
they're okay. The Eagles are the Eagles are genuinely really rad. They're giant golden eagles,
Okay.
and they will f you up. No, shut up. They're rad.
All right.
Nah.
All right. We're just
Eagles.
gonna go through this. I'm not gonna pay attention to any of this shit right now. How do I? Oh crap! How do I get out of here?
What are your
seems,
quests?
that bodes well.
Yeah. I mean, I assume it'll explain this shit. Chests. Yeah. Well, it's explaining what chests do. So. I got a shield.
Is it random combat? Random battles?
It's random battles. Yeah. Wow. Shield. I'm gonna. So this is the equipment screen. They really kind of went all out on it. It's just a bunch.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
This is
boy.
kind of
Yeah.
just a,
Yeah. It's
a
great.
list.
It's just a list. Also, you can press circle to back out of every menu except for the main menu. I have to hit start to get out of that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Oh look! You can see your gear on your dude. Look at this. This is ahead of its time.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right.
This is a lot like Dark Souls.
Pretty much, it's the Dark Souls
Did
of the PS2.
you enter battle with an explosion of leaves?
Oh yes. Let's see.
That's really dumb.
I could use my leadership,
Fucking elves.
my swordcraft. I'm just gonna fight this guy. See, look, it has orcs just like Warcraft. That's
Uber Exploding in the chat says, "Hi, let's enjoy the stream and not get mad at a Twitter beef." I agree with that.
Yep.
A lot of people talking about Twitter beef. Listen, Twitter beef will be there on Twitter when the stream's done. The stream's only going to be here for so long.
right. I don't even know what Twitter is. Luckily.
It's one of the other eagles.
Also follow me on. Yeah. I think like everything in Lord of the Rings so far that I've noticed ends in like Drell, like Twitter Drell.
Yep, that sounds right.
Or like win, like WYN. A lot of things end in that. All right, action
Like
point.
Bilbo Baggins
Wins.
I think it's weird that we have a whole party, but it's just us running around right now.
Listen,
Here we
Is that
go,
a-
Dylan. Dylan, I'm helping you out here.
Wow.
So you're planning to play through this whole dumb game,
Sure am.
right? My friend Jackie Collins, I don't know if you know her on Twitter. She's super rad. Turns out she's tweeting at me right now. This is her favorite Lord of the Rings game ever.
Really? Wow. I played a lot of Lord of the Rings games.
She would like to join us at some point.
Yeah, man. Totally.
Sweet.
I'm down. I want to have guests for this because I feel like it's going to be inherently awkward. I wonder, what is that little symbol that comes up?
It's Sauron's face.
Oh, okay. Does he like run orcs?
Yes.
The orc gang?
Well, I mean, the orcs were his idea, I guess. Saruman has kind of taken over the orc breeding thing.
Saruman is the guy that looks like Magneto Gandalf, but isn't Magneto Gandalf, right?
Yes.
Listen, I know Lord of the Rings, clearly. I got this down, guys.
I had to think about that for a minute, but yeah.
Magneto C. Gandalf. That's a
Yeah,
full name.
that's his name.
In the book, he has a coat of...
Leveled up.
He becomes Sauron many colors, and his coat is just changing colors, like the horses in Wizard of Oz.
Whoa.
But they couldn't do that for the movie, so they just made him Saruman the White.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
I know. I thought that would have been really neat.
Oh, look,
That's a Saruman of a different color.
it's a guy. What's this guy doing? Nope, I don't think
Oh,
he's
it's the...
It's Mr. Bilbo's trolls.
Yep.
Is there
Perfect.
anything behind him? See, like I
Is there
meant...
just...
Oh, what's up?
Oh, I said, is there just the one troll?
Guys,
In there?
look at this texture.
That PS2.
Ugh, God, I'm already regretting this choice.
You could be playing this in HD on an emulator or something.
There was a PC
I heard a
release.
voice. On the road.
But,
Wait, really?
I know.
yeah, but I already
Patience.
own
Is it on
this
Origin?
game.
Gondor.
No, it's not.
No. But I do see orcs.
But I already own this game, luckily, so it's part of the Elite collection that I have of everything. Look at you gain all your health back when you level up. What a baby. So
Double critical.
yeah, I don't know what I did there.
Wait, wasn't that in Final Fantasy X also?
No.
Or was it just whenever you went to a save
It
point?
was when I went to a save point, because you didn't actually level up in Final Fantasy X. You just spent ability points. Sphere points, right?
Epic Open World says, speaking of great fantasy RPGs, today I started correcting the sin of never playing Dragon Age Origins, and it is so good. How did I not play that game? So Dragon Age Origins is set way later than this Lord of the Rings game.
It's
The
also
dragons
based
have
on
all gone
Warcraft.
extinct. Yeah. The dragons have all
It's
gone
the-
extinct, and then Dragon Age Origins is they're coming back.
Yeah,
And
this is
truly
the
it is
third
the Age of Dragons.
This is the third age, and then that's the Dragon Age.
Yeah.
It really should be called the Dragon Re-Age, but I mean, whatever.
I mean, if you're going to be technical about it.
Alright. I've played lots of Lord of the... That's like all my Lord of the Rings knowledge comes from Lord of the Rings games. Like, the movie games are real good. This is real good. Lord of the Rings Online... Ooh, a save point. Lord of the Rings Online, excellent game. Like, probably the best Lord of the Rings game that I've played. It's got Gandalf in it pretty much more than any other Lord of the Rings game. So, I mean, already that's a win right there.
Play Lord of the Rings Online now with 200% more Gandalf.
Yeah.
Weapons.
And you can, like, in that
Provisions.
game, you can play, like, music
The elves are
instruments
very
and
resourceful.
such.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you can make tabs in text files,
Berethor,
and your character will play
Captain of
them.
the Citadel Guard of Gondor.
Oh, it's so cool.
And I am Idril.
I when that game went free to play, that's all I did for an afternoon. I just made a character,
played music.
got played until I got my first instrument, and then I just ran around and played dumbass music.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Great. Got
I
it.
was playing stuff like the Katamari song.
Nice. I got
And,
a leaf of old Toby.
Perfect.
I don't know what that means. What's that?
It's Hobbit tobacco.
Is it? Okay. Is that way? Are you like? Because you could say anything, and I'll believe you. So like, you have to use this power wisely. Is that a real thing? Oh, I have to level my dudes up.
No, I am always going to tell you the truth. I
Okay.
promise.
I don't.
Between me and Kelsey, one of us will always tell you the truth, and the other will always tell a lie.
Great. So I have to level. I have to level up my people. How?
I like how extreme the close-up is on their faces.
All right. Wait. Okay. So I increased their stats. Let's see. We have strength, spirit, which is max AP, like mana. Constitution, which is life. Speed, which is time between attacks. And dexterity, which is chance of striking. Well, look at all these stats in the sights. Slash, pierce, blunt, air, earth, fire, water, light,
Yeah,
shadow.
get that blunt stat up.
Blunt! Right, he's weak blunt. I'm gonna get him all blunted. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Yeah.
you did just get a bunch of that Hobbit tobacco, so...
Right.
Yeah.
Right, when you say Hobbit tobacco...
There's implications that it might not be tobacco. In the movies, anyway.
Wow. Not in the...
420 Hobbit, blaze it.
So I don't
Yep.
know what she's like. All right, so I should probably figure out like what kind of character is
Eat taters 420.
Idriel.
Sorry.
That's all right.
We're adding a lot to the ambiance. I think this is I like to imagine that good old JRR token.
Good old.
Good
Is
JR
it good?
token.
Yeah, the Sooner Boomer himself.
I think that if he were alive today,
Yeah.
I think that this would be his preferred method of this is how I want people to experience the world I've created. Is through stream friends with these idiots commenting over it.
Playing a video game based on a movie. Based
On a video
my-
game called Warcraft.
Yep.
Leaf of Old Toby. Old Toby gives you some health and action points. Wow.
Oh.
Whoa. Long bottom leaf. Whoa. That only restores action points. That's odd. Alright. I don't know.
Slime of Orthanc? That sounds gross.
God, the equipment management in this game is... Oh, okay, so there's just like a button you can press that just shows you what you've gotten since the last time you checked. Thank God. Alright, I'm gonna wear that. I think it just lets me wear that now. No, it doesn't. It just tells you what it is, and then you can go equip it. This fucking game is gonna drive me up the goddamn wall. Alright. This is gonna be rough. Alright, so...
Virtuosphere says J.R.R. Tolkien rises from the grave momentarily and screams, "No!"
Cuban spies! My caravan is in danger.
Those crows seem guided by some fell purpose.
It is the hand of
Digital says
Isengard.
all question as to whether
The White
Tolkien was
Wizard has
insinuating
betrayed us.
illicit
Hurry.
substances were brushed aside when his early pen name was discovered. Dank Lord 420.
So Oh, we just got an epic scene, guys.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
So view it now.
Saruman declares war upon these lands, betraying all. Did that happen in the book, too?
Spoilers.
The elves
Yeah.
forsake Middle-earth, never to return. Some of them shall briefly
So is this
share,
like
all the elves
100%
know.
ripped from the movies, like even the dialogue on these parts, or?
but evil
The dialogue
grows
is
strong in the
not
power
the
of
same.
Orthanc.
No. It looks like they're like re-edited too.
Now certainly
Yeah.
the end
Like it's a bunch of edited clips.
Saruman the White has
Epic
embraced
Open World asked me how long this game was.
rages
Uh,
towards this
hopefully not terribly. I think hopefully we can finish it in one night,
greater
I'm thinking.
power than you can
Blistering says nothing more epic than these scenes.
These are some pretty epic scenes. Like they just don't give a fuck to actually tell you the story, so they just are like, here, well this movie scene is like basically it,
Your
and
sword is much
it's a
needed.
lot easier. They like already told the story. Whoa, Gandalf just fell off the thing!
Gandalf,
No,
no!
An eagle.
So does this take
All-
place before or after the MOBA?
All of these clips are from Fellowship, and right now Barithor is looking for Boromir, so it has to be during Fellowship.
Okay. I think they said something about going to the White Wizard, so I guess that is that Gandalf?
The White Wizard at this point is Saruman,
Okay.
Orcs are
and Gandalf
amongst
is
them.
still Grey in Fellowship.
White
Kelsey, I don't want to.
Help me defend them.
Sorry, Kelsey. I don't want to cast aspersions here. I'm starting to think you're a nerd.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it.
Okay, okay, I have all of the movies on all of the DVDs that ever came out on, and in the room I'm in right now, there's
Wait,
a
you
soundtrack-
own every single copy of every DVD?
No!
Oh, wow.
I have all the editions that came out. Like, I have the theatrical, and I have the extended, and I have the limited. And in the room I'm in right now, there's a cardboard cutout of Legolas.
Great.
Act 1 says Okay, paying attention now. Was the Third Age promoted at all? Did this come
Whoa,
before
hold on.
the Wild Two Towers game?
The arrow sticks in the dude. That guy has a fucking arrow through his butt. Oh, it just disappeared. Oh, never mind. It was pretty blurry and hard to see, but okay.
Dylan, do you know at which point during the movies and the various games that were coming out with them, at which point this game was released?
This is after all of them, I'm pretty sure. Or no, it's after the second one. Let's see.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yep.
Yeah, it strikes me as something that would be after all of them when EA is like, man, we still want to be making money from Lord of the Rings games, but there's no more movies coming out. What do we do?
2004.
Yeah.
So after all the movies. Yep.
Kelsey, you said you had a story to tell us about this Legolas cutout.
Yeah, I'm very curious to hear about you Legolas.
Okay, somewhere I will find these pictures at some point, but before the 10th grade dance, it was like the 10th grade prom. None of us had dates, so we dressed Legolas up and we all took pictures with him instead.
Kelsey, I'm really starting to think you're a nerd.
Yeah, you sound like it.
How did you get onto Streamfriends and past the approval process where we try and weed out nerds?
Right, and then when I had to run for I ran for Honor Society Vice President, I used him in my campaign video commercial thing.
Did you win?
No.
That's a little disappointing. Like,
I know.
rest of life.
My video was way better.
Sometimes Lucas says, I've got Kanye and Dwayne Johnson cutouts. I kiss them before I go to sleep.
That's fair. Oh, he's getting fucked up right now. I'm gonna use the Gift of Elrond. Is this like a Scientology thing, or the Gift of Elrond?
Yeah, it's the Gift of L. Ron Hubbard. That's right. Got it.
He's
Scientology.
was Tolkien a Scientologist?
Scientology also a spin-off of Warcraft. Not a lot of people realize.
This all makes sense now.
They're pretty similar.
Battlefield Earth takes place in like the 12th age.
Way after the Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Where does Dragon lore fit in all this?
Dodge.
About Elrond Hubbard.
I've read. How about this? I've read more of Dianetics than I have any Lord of the Rings book. Boom! I put that out there. That's real life, unfortunately.
Boy.
I'm real proud of that, by the way. All right, I got a Third Age gold-plated fouled.
VHGS says, "Oh, I get it. The Zerg are Thetans."
You no longer.
That's perfect.
That all makes sense.
Found him.
What do you mean
How
by
come
that?
these two ladies look like
He's nothing.
exactly the same?
Hasten to Rivendell. I have cleared the road.
They both
for you.
have the
I
worst
am
case of
grateful,
PS2
but you must
face.
return now to the passes. We saw evidence of recent
I mean,
battle.
I don't want to be that guy, but
Come,
elves are kind
Gondorian.
of
Some
look
may
similar
still
to each
survive.
other. All right, it's telling me how to level up, which is fantastic news after I've already leveled up once. Oh, we got another epic scene! Holy shit! We are drowning in epic scenes.
I wonder why all of the footage is from
I
Fellowship.
mean, there's like
though.
doesn't it say there's 100 of them?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Also, someone looked it up, and this game is 24 hours
Every
long.
elf that sails across the western sea, Middle Earth
That
is
sound, Dylan, was like the closest I've ever heard to you just having like pure despair.
Yeah.
with the Lord Celeborn.
See that that look that that guy just had, where he's like, I can't fucking believe what's going on right now. That was my look when I heard 24 hours.
They
That
look for
guy,
the harbor,
the guy who plays Celeborn, also does the voices of the bugs on Geonosis in the Clone Wars. The clicks.
I don't know what any of that just was. I know the Clone Wars.
Epic Open World says, "Go see a doctor for your PS2 face."
Or Attack of the Clones, I meant.
Oh, that thing. Alright, so let's see. I got a sword for
I mean,
demand.
the thing about 24 hours is like, I bet a bunch of people on NeoGAF complained that it was too short.
Yeah, I think people were complaining about this game on NeoGAF, but I don't know if it's for that reason.
I mean, at the time, like 24 hours for a JRPG like game would have been like the biggest sin you could possibly do in game design.
Yeah, that's true. So like it looks like, see, look at this equipment. Like I'm wearing different stuff, so that's kind of nice. Like it does seem to change your equipment on your person. That's nice.
I want her coat. It's a good coat.
It's a damn good coat.
You're really digging for whatever you can to make this a better experience, huh?
In some,
Oh, the Eye of Sauron.
in some areas, the Eye of Sauron will appear as your chance of fighting a battle grows. But I guess it's not this area. Oh, there! Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is. There.
It's getting brighter even as you're just standing there.
Yeah, they really want me to fight. Alright.
Circadian Wolf says, does anyone remember the White Council? And then clarifies, the game, not the fictional organization. Yeah, that was supposed to be like the big, like, open world Lord of the Rings game, right?
What?
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 I'm pretty sure. Let me look this up quick. Let me make sure
No.
I get...
This is gonna make me sad, I bet.
His battle face. Baratheon? Is that his name? What's this guy's name? Barathor's, like, in battle face looks pretty
Excuse
good.
me.
Let's see.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, so in 2007, or in 2006 or 2007, EA was working on this game called Lord of the Rings: The White Council. It was for PS3, 360, PC, and the rumor was that it was going to be a giant open world game, sort of like Skyrim, because that was right around when Skyrim had come out and been huge. It says, the characters in this world are powered by an incredible simulation AI based on the same technology used by the makers of The Sims 2. The story of the game is built around a series of story quests. You can choose to follow specific story quests, embark on a range of other types of quests, or set up on your own adventure in the massive open world environment. So anyways, and yeah, you could have been like you choose from one of the different races in Lord of the Rings, like all this stuff. All the stuff you'd expect.
Wow. Whoa, this one just says elf medicine. That's kind of fucked up. Is that like medicine only for elves?
It's medicine made from elves.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it's like some kind of wacky weed like the hobbits are into or something.
The interesting story about the Lord of the Rings: The White Council, actually, I believe, and please no one quote me on this because I could be way completely wrong here,
Sure.
but I believe they did a cover story for this at Game Informer. They had the cover story written, it was about to go off to the printer, and literally like 2 days before their deadline, or like, I don't know if it was 2 days or like a week, or like really close to their deadline after they'd gone out and wrote up everything, that's when EA decided to cancel it. And they called GI and were like, yeah, we're canceling that, so you might want to get a different cover.
Oh,
That's
What was the replacement cover?
Burnout 2.
oh, that game sounds like something I would have bought immediately.
I don't know what the replacement cover was. It was before my time at GI, but I remember hearing stories about it as like this was our worst ever, like, holy shit, rush to finish a cover.
Whoa, gorgeous
Yeah.
scene. OMG.
Ooh.
It's a man! Look, there's some dinosaurs going after
Wait for the
him.
wargs to approach.
The
They'll
dinosaurs.
kill him.
Oh, I can't. Sorry, it's really blurry. I can't tell what those things are. Oh, they're wolves! Oh, he's like, snap! I got you, wolf. Fucked up.
Dirty Monkey Notes.
Hello, lovelies.
Dirty Monkey Notes, but they did finally release Lego Lord of the Rings. That's open world. Yeah, it's super rad
Can't
too.
you
If
see
you
I was
guys have not
hunting
played
them?
Lego Lord of the Rings, like,
You want to use the
it
crows?
is really
Lure the wolves in
genuinely
close.
super
They kill
cool
faster
and
that way.
a
You were
really
at the
impressive
dinner
open
date.
world.
I have it, but I
At your
haven't played it yet. I'm really excited.
Wait, so which guy from the
meant to help
Fellowship
me.
is this supposed to
So
be?
perhaps you may.
Aragorn, I
Okay,
bet.
alright.
Perhaps you should finish
Because
off the
that
rest of the pack first.
Beardy.
Young Beardsman. That's Y-U-N-G. Like, that's his rap name, is Young Beardsman. Oh, his name's Elegost. Whoa.
Oh,
He can examine enemies. I'm gonna examine this wolf.
Sharing this tweet that Matt Mitchell, who's probably in the chat with us, just sent me.
This wolf has
Sure.
normal sleep, guys. But he's strong, blunt. Good shit.
Orion says, what's up with the transitions? Is it because they're fighting grass types? Is that what's going on?
We're fighting Sauron types. I think that's what the symbol's for.
Switch to a fire type.
I could use my bowcraft. Creature Bane.
Also, Matt Mitchell, if you're here, why do you have that L. Ron Hubbard book? Take that back to the library right now.
What's wrong with having L. Ron Hubbard books? Wait.
It's literally a copy of Dianetics. It's not.
I have a copy of Dianetics. Why wouldn't you have a copy of Dianetics?
Dylan, you're a secret Scientologist. We've been over
That's
this.
true. I don't think I've ever told that story, but
Can you get into it? Is it time?
What better time than the present, Phil? Damn,
No, for
why did
real,
I suddenly
this
get all
story
this
now.
fucking XP? Was that a boss? Alright, so...
Whoa.
Yeah, I got like a grip of XP there. I don't know what happened there. And I completed a quest, and I got... You may gain new companions over the course of your travels. Press triangle to review details about your party members. And we got an epic scene. Alright, so we'll do this epic scene, and then I'll talk about Scientology, I guess.
I want
This realm is
to point out that Matt Mitchell also in this picture is holding up a copy of EGM with the Lord of the Rings Third Age cover.
Matt says he got the copy of Dianetics for 50 cents at a yard sale.
I got mine at the Church of Scientology.
Rangers.
Oh god.
They are the survivors.
Aragorn's real cute right now, like always.
Wait, so is everyone just cute in this? Is that what
Yeah.
the story of the Lord of the Rings is? Is everyone is super cute?
This was the movie where I was like, hey, boys are cute.
Oh, I see.
This is the turning point for you. This
Yes.
movie single-handedly put you through puberty.
Wow! Holy crap!
Amazing.
You know,
You too, Nick?
this
Did you when you realized
movie
boys were
may
cute?
have had a similar place for me. Actually,
Perfect. I love it.
I feel like I should watch this movie. I guess maybe it would have taught me the boys were cute. This is a real
I
bummer.
may have had naughty dreams about Legolas after watching this movie.
Which one is that?
Was it,
Is he
just
in
to
the party
clarify, was
yet?
it cardboard cutout Legolas or?
Yes. Yep.